years or 30 years of taking pictures, you go through different chapters in your life and you feel different things at different times, and you want to express it. You want to communicate with other people, and you want to touch other people. You want to say what's on your mind. And the vehicle I had was no longer galleries. It was magazines. So the magazines replaced the gallery in my mind, and became, this is where I could show my work. And sometimes, the freedom of that was, well, there's not the limitation. In a gallery museum, a lot is expected of that photograph. You better have a reason for taking it, and there better be, something there behind it, some content, some reason. But for a magazine, I could just have fun. I could take pictures that were silly or funny, but sometimes I really felt like I wanted to talk about things on a deeper level, or things that were bothering me, or things that I felt that were going on in the world, especially as I got older and changed. You grow up, hopefully I did for a little bit, and things change, and you want to, expand on that. And I found it increasingly difficult to work with magazines because the themes were getting a little heavier, I guess. I don't know how else to say it. I still tried to use lightness and beauty and always employ that and show the clothes and meet the needs of the magazines. But you go where life takes you and follow your heart. And that song, Can You Feel It? It's about, the reason I chose that is feeling and intuition are so important. There's so many choices we can make within our personal lives and within our lives as professionals. But to feel something or to intuit something, you have to be quiet as an artist or photographer, writer, any of the arts or any profession for that matter. I think just to make the right choices, we have to rely on our voice within, or our, whatever you want to call it, our subconscious, or through prayer, meditation. However you get there, it's got to be quiet, and the answers are within us. You don't have to go outside looking for inspiration. Inspiration is already inside of you, and you have all your life experiences that one has, but it's there. And if you can get quiet, sometimes we don't know which road to take, but if we get quiet, we can feel that. We can feel which way to go, what's the right thing to do, what should I do now? Galleries are getting asked, well, I don't do celebrities anymore. No, it's whatever you want to do. And it was great to be able to do that. These pictures were from this physical American. Jackson, and I feel like, they were saying I was trying to be controversial taking pictures. It wasn't. I was showing that Michael, I feel, was modern day martyr in the sense that I think he just was an artist that gave a lot to the world, and he was an innocent person. He was proven innocent for it. If you read the transcripts, it was a farce, and it's all come to light now that we've lost him. But it's funny how the world can destroy someone like that. It was so good, but he looked so different, and it was just so difficult for people to believe that he was innocent for some reason. There was, always his supporters, but then there was this horrible witch hunt, this televised witch hunt, which, if someone had ever accused me of that, I'd kill him. People say he died, a victim. He actually died a hero. The fact that he made it to 50 under those circumstances of his life. So prior to this was another fashion story, which again was very difficult to get published. It's called Jesus My Homeboy, but I was showing every bit of clothing that I could just to get it published. Because magazines want credits and stuff. They wanted to do this story. Everyone's talking about the second coming. So, well, what would that look like, and who would be the apostles? So, it's funny in fashion when you say that Jesus already freaks out. Not a lot of things can shock the fashion world, or they are. Not that I'm trying to shock anybody. I just was a sincere question, like, who would the apostle be if he came back now? It was here about the Christian fundamentalists talking about the second coming and this kind of thing, and I don't believe, in me personally, like, why do you take so many pictures with Jesus? And so I believe that there's been a lot of prophets and teachers, and I think that he was an artist, and I think that there's been a lot. I'm not going to let the Christian fundamentalists destroy that for me and twist his words and twist everything, because he had a lot of really beautiful things to live by, quitting nature. And so there's a very sincere love there. And I've never tried to do things to be blasphemous or upset people. And I'm always surprised when it happens. That people are upset or something, or think that I'm being, because it's on the contrary. I'm just trying to reclaim, that which is good and pure from thousands of years of twisting it. First series I did after moving to Maui, I think it was sort of the deluge. Was a part of that same series, the Flood Museum, Fuego was set, and the idea of pricelessness versus value. I can work of art price. For me, a work of art, if you go to a museum, it's yours while you're standing in front of it. You take it in your mind's eye, that's yours. And art is not just a commodity for us, all their rich people. It's for all of us. It's what makes life worth living. What would the world be like without music and art? And God, we already destroyed most of nature. That's what we have left. And as artists, we can create whatever we want. So you imagine that blank page. You can put whatever you want on it. Whatever you want. We're all on a different path. We all have our own calling, our own passions, and that's what makes us different. If we can tune into that and find out what it is I really want to see, what can I really give the world? Not what can I get, but what can I give? What do I want to see? Then I think you'll really be fulfilled. Whether or not the world gets it, it doesn't matter, because you'll be fulfilled doing your work. And if you have to do weddings or whatever else to do that, that's fine. But we all want to say something inside. We all have something to say. We all have something to give. And to tap in to find out what that is. Sometimes we have to get quiet. We turn off all our electronics. We turn off all our social media and really get away from people. Be alone. I find that a really, really good way.
Much, it's a